Hey, boxing fans, this is Tiki Tillman with Raw and Uncut. I'm here with Jonathan Segundo. We're going to be doing this interview in English. What reason?
This is the reason for Reggie can get the message and tell him what I think, and he can understand me better.
So no middleman in this?
No middleman.
You want him directly towards him?
Yeah, so the message can go through, and...
Okay. All right, Jonathan, I remember at the island, me taking the pictures during the walkway and everything like that. I heard him come out, fans were loving him, you know, his fan base, everything. When you came out, I heard people, of course your fans going off on you, loving you. Then I heard on the right side, people were calling you puto, cabron. What do you have to say about that, man?
Well, I think my fans they give respect to my opponent. But when I got out, I saw them doing signs, and I didn't know what was going on really. But when I read some lips, I was like, oh, they're Regis fans. Well, I think they don't have respect for the opponent, and well, they're just cheering up for the little spoiled kid that he is, and well, they should know some manners, so to respect, and well, that's all I have to say.
Pretty much just bashing you, pretty much, right?
Well, yeah, it's just part of the show, but I think we're ready, psychologists for these moments, and well, nothing's gonna stop me to get that win this 8th of February.
Okay, Jonathan, you talk about him being a spoiled kid. I was there during the face-offs when the whole interview thing was going on, and I heard you guys going back and forth, but I heard him kept on chinga towards you. He said about his age being 17 years old, and you being what, 25 now?
25, yeah.
Did you ever bring that up about the age, or how did that come about?
Well, I never brought it up. Their fans, going back to the fans, they brought it up that he was 17, that I was 25. But he has been more years in boxing. I think since he was a little kid, he was in boxing. I started maybe lately, but well, I'm good at this, and I only have like 8 amateur fights and 2 years of pro, and well, we're ready for this.
Going off on your amateur fights, what was your record like in the amateurs?
Oh, it was pretty much not that good. It was like 5 fights. 5 wins, 3 losses, I think.
Okay.
I remember that much. I was like 15 at that time, and then I dedicated my moments to soccer.
So you were a soccer player more than anything.
I went to college. In high school, I was a soccer player.
Oh, you went to college too?
I went to college. Okay. I went on a scholarship. I got a scholarship in Ranger College, and well, based on that, I was a soccer player. I came back. I wanted the people to recognize me. And well, I found boxing, and it felt good seeing the people cheering me and making my family proud of me and my son.
And that's what's crazy is that when I heard about you, and then I was doing more research, because I don't know if you know that, like, I've only been in the boxing world as a photographer for about a year now. I've been into photography for about 14, 15 years, but boxing. So I started doing research and stuff, and I found out that Reggie was he's very good at the amateurs.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That he had a lot of amateur fights. Oh, I think he's good.
See, and that's what I go off of is like, okay, well, you had, I don't know how many, you said about 9 amateurs?
9 probably, yeah.
Okay, and then he had so many, and you guys went into the ring, had a war, because I was right there watching. I had the best seat in the house. And it's crazy that it was a draw. Like, that impresses me just on your part that you were able to last that long. Having an amateur career like that, he should have kind of wiped you out.
Yeah, wiped me out, and that was true. They came to a promoter with Rolos and asked for me, and I was willing to take the fight. That's why when
he called you out also.
He came to a promoter. They asked for me, for my name, and I was willing to take it without hesitating. I was like, yeah, sure, I want to fight him. He's too cocky. He's just like the spoiled kid. And well, we're ready for him and for his team.
Damn. Okay, that sounds good. I'm excited now for that one. Okay, Jonathan, you pretty much just said that he's a spoiled kid, correct? I know other people have said that and whatnot. My whole thing is, where do you get that from? Like, why do you say he's a spoiled kid, or why do you say he's a kid? What brings that on?
Or the excuses he brings on, the way he talks, he just keeps talking, just like talking to my son when he gets in trouble, and I'm trying to explain him why he got in trouble, and he just keeps talking, and doesn't let you explain. Oh, that's the meaning. I'm just like getting out of there. I'm just like, oh, this kid is just like my son.
Just won't shut up pretty much.
Won't just keep his mouth shut, and well, it's part of boxing.
So are you gonna shut that mouth up for once, pretty much?
Yeah, that's the goal on this February 8th. I'm gonna come victorious that day. I feel strong. I feel better than him. I think we have put everything on the gym. Well, and part of my team is we're ready.
I do know, like he was saying, because he specifically told me that the last fight, he had some issues with his last coach. Pretty much just that he wasn't with his coach anymore, whatnot. And that does take a toll on a boxer.
Yeah.
Right? But you also had issues also during the fight.
Yeah, it's just part of it. They put excuses. I don't put excuses. My coach he works almost since 7 in the morning to 8, and sometimes I just have to come to the gym, wait for him. It doesn't matter. I put my work during an hour. He comes late, and he's not that type of coach that he's like, oh, you already trained for an hour. No. He puts his plan. He puts his plan. Doesn't put me like, oh, you already did this. No, you're gonna do it again. If I'm tired, you did 4 rounds. Oh, now you're gonna do 8. So, well, he's a hard coach. He's an old school boxer, and well, that's what I like about him.
And it doesn't matter if it's cold outside, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's cold, if it's raining. He tells me, we're in the ring. You're going to a ring. The ring deserves respect. Boxing deserves a lot of respect. It's a sport that you have to dedicate a lot of time. It's just like a girlfriend, like a wife. You have to put in that time. If you don't put that time, you're gonna break the relation.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be as good as everything. But well, we're willing to put that time, that effort, and we're ready. We're ready.
I got you. Okay, now going off of that, honestly, I saw Channel 4, I saw Diego's thing, the whole interview. They did cuts, and they show where pretty much he did get one good hit on you that I saw. I mean, I'm taking pictures. I don't remember much of the fight because I'm working, you know. I did see, he hit you that one time. You kind of stumbled, but it was more that your feet weren't planted, right?
Yeah, that was the thing. I got mad at myself because I was in that, not focused. I was in that type of stand correctly. He didn't hit me. I told myself, I told my corner, they asked me if I was hurt. I was like, no, I wasn't hurt.
You were just standing in a messed up way.
Yeah, messed up way. He didn't get me. I felt a lot of power from another boxers, my other fights, and I felt the power, and I'm just like, oh shit, he hits.
So you're saying he doesn't hit hard.
He doesn't hit hard. It was like pretty much, now it gives me confidence of going at it and seeing that he's not as strong as he thinks, as his IQ shit thingy he has. I don't know what he says about the IQ. I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
So, but he is fast in the ring.
Yeah, he's fast. I'm not gonna take away his talent. He's fast. He's good. But I think
the power is just
is not there, and I think the heart is not there. I'm pretty sure I have a heart, and I'm willing to take risk for that fight. I really wanna get that win. So yeah, I think I'm a better fighter in some points, and well, he's a talent kid, but well, we're here to be a champion.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Now going back to South Padre Island, you pretty much, everybody said on your corner that you had it won and whatnot. You were kind of like, well, looks like it's going to be a draw, or I win by a little bit. Going back to the backstage, several people, myself included, pretty much saw Roy, his dad, upset at the promoters, that calling it bullshit, that was rigged and whatnot. I know a couple of people asked me when I was going in the ring to take the pictures of you guys, pretty much they asked me, who do you think won? And I was like, it's a draw. Like, from what I see, it was a draw. Like, not one person got the other one, you know what I mean? Do you think that it was bullshit though, or can you face up and say, yeah, that was a draw?
Oh, I think I won by a little. I had to convince more. That's what I told my corner when the fight got over, my coach was like, in my eyes, you won, and in that corner where you won. Some people that we didn't even know, they were like, you won. And I was like, they were upset because it was a draw, and I was like, I was upset of me because I was like, dang it, I should have.
You could have done a little bit more.
I could have done a little bit more. That first, let's say that wiggle a lot, I wiggle a little bit on the first round. That got me to my head and threw me out of the plan. And well, I just went for the knockout, tried to knock him out, and I had to work a little bit more. But well, we're ready for this, and we've been preparing ourselves to.
How's your confidence level going
into
this?
I think it's pretty much high. We've been sleeping that good, knowing that we're good, that the condition is there, that the technique is there, that the plan is there. Now it's just to show it off and to be in the ring and do that showcase to the people and show them that I'm a better fighter than him, and take that champion and give it to my family, my wife, my son.
To the gym here?
Yeah, my gym. Samarripa always helps me out. The Samarrita, the coach, she always gives me the keys for the gym. Doesn't matter what time. She tells me just go, open it, just be the same person you are. I am very respectful to him, to the gym, to her, to the family. They're amazing. They're amazing people. They're supporting me, and well, there's nothing more that I can do than to win that championship, bring it back, and show the kids the champion, and tell them that we can do it. That this is a good gym, and it's possible, and we're working for.
That's one thing I always want to say, Jonathan. Ever since I met you, you didn't come from a lot. I can see that. It was a rough life for you.
Yeah.
It has been. You've told me your story, and I'm not going to share it on this interview. Maybe we'll share it later on. But I know you've had a rough life. But you stay so fucking humble, man. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy that you could have had a big head to you, but you stay humble. You try to say things, but sometimes shit pisses you off. I know it pisses you off.
And it throws you off, and it doesn't make you realize until you're in another, probably an hour later or another time. Now you're like, fuck, I should have done this. I shouldn't. But well, we work on our errores. We work on them, and we know we hear. I like to hear my coach, my psychologist, Guti. He helps me a lot. And well, they prepare me for this, to be a better person and to be a better fighter.
I got you. All right, we're gonna end it right here. Do you have any final words for Reggie?
Well, I just hoping he should be ready for this fight. We wanna give the fans what they want. I think this fight, we have a lot of people looking forward to it. We want it to be a big stage, and well, I wanted to get that title, to get that win, and give it to my fans. And well, I tell my sponsors that they always help me out. They support me. Adea, Manny, Spermin, everyone. Sometimes I forget, but I want to thank everyone that helps me through this. My family, my wife, my family from part of my wife, and well, my son. He's there. He asks me sometimes for time. Well, he's like, but you have to go and
you have to go box.
You have to box. You have to be, and he's proud. I make him proud. I show him the discipline, and if you want it, you can do it. You just have to put that discipline on this sport.
Anything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Go from a soccer player to a boxer and kick ass at boxing also.
Yeah, that was the dream, because when I was a kid, I always told my family, my mom, my brothers, hey, the people, they're gonna cheer for me. I'm gonna be yo decía en español, la gente me va a aplaudir. They're gonna be proud of me. The people is gonna be proud of me. They're gonna see me they're gonna admire me. And they were like, you're crazy.
You're talking out your ass, yeah.
It didn't happen on the soccer. I love soccer. I wanted to be a soccer player, a professional. It didn't happen, but I stayed there, and I was like, whoa, it didn't happen in soccer. Let me do it in boxing. It started happening. I made my debut in Laredo. When I saw different people cheering me out, I was like, oh, well, this is amazing. This is what I want to do.
Right.
Seeing kids taking a picture, I was like, with me, you want to take a
With me? Yeah, yeah.
You want to take a picture? They were like, yeah. I was like, I loved it. I went home. I went to a hotel, sleeping without thinking of the victory. I was thinking of someone came to me without knowing me, take a picture. Oh, like that was the impact. That was the impact.
Yeah.
I was like, oh well, this is good. I like it.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, get ready. Next week, this man goes to war with Reggie. Good luck, man.
Thank you. And
I want you guys to give me good photos, so I want everybody to give good chingazos, you know?
and thank you for the interview, and thank you, Richard, for being there, taking this part of the interview, and well,
getting that hype up.
Yeah.
'Cause I gotta say, you guys have the biggest heated rival in South Texas that I've seen.
Yeah, I want to beat him up. I want to rip his head off, and well.
Knockout, or is it gonna go the distance?
I want the knockout. I don't want to be in that decision to put it on the judges. I just want to enter the ring, get a knockout, get out of there, and
go party up, right?
Well, like I said on my last interview, my birthday is on February 11th, but I'm gonna open my present, my regalito, on the 8th. So well, that's gonna happen for sure.
That's a good birthday.
Yeah, that's a good birthday.
Alrighty, guys. Well, until next time, we'll catch you guys later on. Take care.